The Middle East seems to be, well, it's an ongoing problem. It's an ongoing tragedy. That goes without saying. But I think Hamas are being contained politically, geopolitically. And I think that's why financial markets at the moment are relatively sanguine about the whole situation. The critical factors would be if countries like Iran openly backed Hamas, which they're not, or if Hezbollah and Lebanon meant that Israel would have to suffer a war on two fronts, which could happen, but doesn't look like it's imminently going to happen. And so for the time being, I think in terms of the fallout into financial markets, things are relatively okay. Bond yields continue to ease, oil prices have declined further. And yeah, the overall concerns from the Middle East widening out into a more general regional or global problem, I think have broadly reduced. The FOMC minutes from yesterday in the States, I think, were neutral, but probably broadly dovish in tone. The Fed is committed to higher for longer, but proceeding cautiously, I think would be how to sum it up. We had US producer prices yesterday, which suggested inflationary pressures haven't gone away, but we'll get a better handle on that later today when we get the CPI retail price, consumer price index reading for September, where expectations are for a modest month-on-month decline from 3.7% to 3.6%. So all looks okay. In terms of the UK stuff today, the big headline, I guess, or the headline news from sort of the mid-cap space is that Restaurant Group has received a recommended offer from Apollo, the US private equity outfit, which in theory, if it goes ahead, will put 500 million of equity back into the UK market. It's come at a modest 35% premium to the share price close yesterday. I mean, the offer for Restaurant Group's been a long time in the making, and now that Apollo has broken cover and made its approach, I wouldn't be at all surprised to see someone, other bidders emerge. So Restaurant Group's sized asset is Wagamama's, has other businesses that have some value, but Wagamama would be the main value that people will be seeking there. So quite interestingly, in the Timely blog, the DYOR blog that was put out yesterday by Ian, which I think goes over a lot of the issues that Restaurant Group have suffered over recent years.
Yeah, no, and another takeout of a potentially decent business, or a business which has been potentially underpriced by the UK markets. Interesting to see what plays out. Okay. All good. And just actually going back to the macro side, the Fed being higher for longer but acting cautiously, is that cautiously in terms of they won't bring rates down too quickly, or cautiously in terms of they'll try and bring rates down more quickly if they can? What does cautiously mean?
I would say that I think we're at the peak, but I think it means that they will be mindful where they can to bring rates down. Okay. I don't think, barring any sort of exogenous impact, such as a major oil crisis or something, that rates will go up from here. I think we're at the top, but I probably would have said that a year ago as well.
Yeah. Oh well, a lot of people would, but yeah. Okay.